Okay, John.
Okay, my name is John. I'm an overseas teacher here. I've been in Caracas for 2 years. I know it as well as any gringo can know it. Here we are in downtown Caracas in the section called Bellas Artes. Later we're going to see one of the first skyscrapers in Caracas. It's called Parque Central. You get a good view of sort of lower middle class life. This is definitely not a poor area. For a Venezuelan person, this is a rather solid middle class area. People sitting at these tables have a significant amount of money because they're able to afford beers and food. So these people are, in Venezuelan terms, these people are fairly well off.
Okay. Okay.
Este es Francisco Javier Sanz, uno de los maravillas de Italia. Francisco habla.
Este es uno de los señores más maravillosos que he conocido, de los señores clínicos que he conocido toda mi vida. Creo que es uno de los mejores caballeros que yo he conocido en mi vida y uno de los mejores amigos.
Gracias. Gracias.
Okay, let me turn around. Say a few things about this place.
Okay, this is the Parque Central. It's about 30 years old. It was one of the first skyscrapers in Caracas. We're going to go to the 55th floor.
We're going right up there?
Right, because that's going to be a view. 30 years ago, apparently it was the greatest thing in Caracas. It has 13 banks, it has shops, it has supermarkets, restaurants. That was 30 years ago. Unfortunately, you'll see now it's 30 years, it hasn't been taken care of. But it's fascinating for Caracas in the 70s, 1970s.
And there's a lot of sort of apartment buildings around here.
At night, though, it's supposed to be one of the most dangerous places in Caracas.
This place here?
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of guards. That's the...
Okay.
Okay, this is the entrance to the Parque Central. This is sort of emblematic of the degradation that Caracas has experienced. 30 years ago, this was one of the greatest places to live. Now, well, it speaks for itself. I like to call this place the Kingdom of Ray. I have a friend here, Ray, who knows everyone knows him. You'll meet him tomorrow.
Oh, okay. All right, and I'm just going to kind of film over here. Okay, Javier.
Creo que estos son uno de los pisos más grandes que están en Venezuela. Creo que están hechos hace 50 años atrás. Creo que en Venezuela estos son una de las posiciones más interesadas del mundo. Creo que aquí están una de las mejores oficinas de los mejores empleados de Venezuela, mejores oficinas de la periodista de y creo que personalmente esto es una de las bases muy importantes de Venezuela del país.
Imagine this place 30 years ago. Look, there were gardens, there were fountains. You lived near.
It was like a paradise.
You lived near the Modern Art Museum. There was the Hilton Hotel. You were by all the museums, shops, banks, taxis, restaurants. I guess this was supposed to be the Rockefeller Center that they talked about. And now.
5 o 6, no recuerdo la mayor idea de cuáles son. Y ahí estamos viendo una bomba de chef. Y tenemos aquí varios carros y otra zona. Esta es una zona muy bonita.
Okay. Approaching our destination.
We hope.
We hope.
Como viejo, todo esto está en evaluación de remodelación. Son unos locales que ya no existen ahorita y están demasiado feos. Pero como tú ves, que la situación del país está demasiado fea, no sé si la harán arreglarlo, pero están pura, demasiado feo. Gracias.
Inside the building.
It's closed on Saturday.
Okay, we can't go up? Well, we can't go up the building, but some really pretty beautiful flowers here.
Look, it's like 2001.
What do you mean?
It's like some science fiction film gone wrong. It's like something out of Blade Runner.
So why don't you tell us about these vendors, John? Why are they all here?
This is the 50% of the people.
Yeah.
This is the informal economy. 50% of Venezuelans make their income like this. 50% of the people work in places with 5 or fewer employees.
Se calentó. Ahí de aquí para arriba queda la pastora.
See.
Oh.
Okay, this is a section of Caracas that was never destroyed called La Pastora. This is the square of La Pastora. Many Cuban towns actually look like this. It's interesting, the signs in the entrance to this church, the church is from the early 18th century. It says, no one is so good that they don't need to enter here. And on the other side it says, no one is so bad that they should be afraid to enter here.
And how old is this church?
Probably about 250 years old. So it's when Caracas was still a little colonial settlement.
Tú que no has venido a condenar sino a perdonar, Señor, ten piedad. Tú que has dicho que hay una fiesta del cielo por un pecador que se arrepiente, Cristo, ten piedad. Tú que perdonas mucho a quien mucho ama, Señor, ten piedad.
So what can you say about this street? Anything?
It just is. This is all the towns in Cuba look like this. People literally live on the street. You could look and see everything. There's no secrets from your neighbors.
So what can you say about this?
Well, this is the river that ran through Caracas, the Guaira. It clearly, there's not too much of it left, but there it is. It still exists. It runs under a lot of apartment buildings, apparently. It comes from the sea, and it's just barely existing. It's hard to believe that 100 years ago people fished and swam in it. There it is.
What is all this down here? The broken glass and so on.
Well, I think it's to prevent thieves, robbers, ladrones. Typical Spanish colonial construction. You can see the different courtyards, the house centers around the patio, how cool it is. The green, there's usually a fountain in the center where the family would come together in the evenings. And apparently this house must be at least 200 years old. It still hasn't been destroyed, the original configuration. It's beautiful. Very beautiful.
Javier, ¿cómo estás?
¿Dónde es la estrella de Bengala? ¿Dónde está?
Aquí está.
Interesting artwork here. Here we are on a bus, headed toward the metro. There's John and Javier. Okay. You having a good time?
Yeah, bien locura. Completely locura.
Lots of fun?
Sí, pero no sé dónde está la estrella de Bengala. ¿Dónde está?
Tiene bastante bonito en Caracas ahora.
¿Ah?
Es bastante bonito en Caracas. Lo que pasa es que los conectados son los buhoneros. Todos estos buhoneros son los que trabajan en la carretera de Caracas. Todos son padres.